Thanks, Gretchen, for getting me to do this, and Crystal for picking the topic. I'm going to share with you a little piece of writing that I've done. It is an unnamed story as of right now, and it is just a small segment of a longer story that I have. I'm not going to make a 15-minute video, with a full short story. So here is the segment, and I will title this segment The Date. Pat was already at Starbucks when I got there. I had forgotten how cute he was until I saw him. He was really cute. He smiled at me. He had a nice smile. I had forgotten that too. Hey, we meet again. He apparently wasn't going to stop smiling, which made me smile, which was a problem because I'd needed to tell him that I only wanted to be friends. It seems as though we have, unless you are really someone else dressed up in Pat's skin. In that case, we aren't meeting again. This would be the first time we were meeting. I had no idea what exactly I was talking about, but I was going to just go with it. He tilted his head at me, the way boys do when they are trying to figure you out like a math problem. Don't worry, I'm me, he said. What do you normally drink? He ended up buying my coffee, which led me to think that this was actually a date, which meant I definitely needed to tell him that I only wanted to be friends. He seemed like a nice enough guy, and he certainly was attractive, but I was leaving in less than a month. Long-distance things never worked out well. I would only get into one of those things if it were within a certain time frame and if I had already been with the guy forever, or at least a few months. We talked about all sorts of normal first date type stuff. Movies and music, friends and family, the usual. He wasn't one of those music or movie snob type of guys, even though the way he dressed led me to think so. He had a lot of questions for me. Where did I go to high school? What was my middle name? Was I a registered voter? Okay, he didn't ask me that last one, but he might as well have. For some reason, my parents decided they wanted to start having family meals, so I had to make it home before it was too late. My parents had never been into family anything since I was young. I had decided when I was little that I was an accident. The date had gotten to that awkward stage where you both are standing outside of wherever you went and talking about little weird things but not saying goodbye, even though the date was clearly over. Well, this was fun. Did you have fun? Pat asked. Yeah, it was fun. What was I supposed to say to that kind of question? No, I did not have fun and I could never have fun with you? What kind of cold-hearted bitch would say that? I did have fun, but still, what if I didn't, I would say I did anyways. He stood there not saying anything for a minute. I was about to say bye and go to my car when I realized what was going on. He was leaning towards me as his hand simultaneously was reaching towards my face. This was going to happen, and it was too late to stop it. It was just too late. His lips touched mine. He kissed me slowly with not much tongue. It was all very gentle and innocent. He pulled away and looked me in the eyes for a moment when I blurted, I want to be friends. He dropped his hand from my face. I'm sorry, I should have said something earlier. I just wasn't sure you wanted something more, and now I know you want something more, and I'm moving in like a month. It's okay, I understand, he smiled. I wish he wouldn't smile when I was trying to let him down gently. It is? You do? I asked. Of course, what did you think? I was going to say we couldn't be friends? Right, sorry, of course. Of course he would be fine with being friends. We had only been out on one real date and texted. We had been texting every day, but some people might not even count texting because they don't consider it a real form of communication. It's not like we had been friends for years and he was hiding some secret love where he can't be my friend anymore because of it. Well, good night. Good night, he said as I walked away. So that's just a little tiny piece of my unnamed story. I hope you liked it. This has caused me physical pain, making this. I hope you liked it. Okay, see you next week.